immediate. So if you are lovable, fear has no place. So these two energies are the primordial energies which will get started this receiver. So if you want to unleash creativity inside you, then these two attributes have to be initiated inside you. So if you supply the soul with the fuel of love and the fuel of compassion, if you put it in your tanki, into your engine, which is the soul, then the soul, many things will stir up. All the stigmatas will start operating, and the receiver's creative mechanism will open up, and the frequencies which are necessary for sustaining your life according to your ambitions will start triggering.
Meditation.
Correct? It is meditation. So, it is very surprising that whilst we want to learn what is meditation, actually meditation is going on in each one of you. Each one of you are meditative at one level. I will give you an example. Suddenly you are going outside Bombay. You are traveling by train and car. You are sitting like this. And after some time you say, oh my God, oh bridge kab gaya? I didn't notice that bridge at all. On that station, when did it go? Each one has experienced these kind of things. Or you are sitting somewhere and suddenly after half an hour you wake up, आधा घंटा हो गया. Now whenever such things has happened to you, you have gone without your own knowledge into the realm of meditation. आपने ध्यान कर लिया है. That happens because the soul is already deeply meditative. You know why the soul is meditative? Because that is its food. The soul remains healthy as a healthy soul only by meditation. Just like by eating a healthy diet, you are able to maintain the health of your body. Now you see how clever God was. God knew man is very selfish. So he may not meditate. He will not meditate, or he may meditate very late. So the soul cannot be kept hungry for 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. So what he did, he made the soul, which is a part of him, always remain in touch with him. Invisible mobile phone दे दिया सोल के हाथ में कि भाई हमारे साथ संपर्क में रहो. इंसान संपर्क में रहे या नहीं रहे. So the soul is not dependent on your brain, on your mind, or on your body for drawing the food. It requires to remain as a soul entity. So God had the wisdom to keep the soul independent of you, the human. So imagine, although the soul is a prisoner inside you, it is free. The soul is your prisoner, but it doesn't take anything from you, and it manages its own sustenance in a miraculous way. And you now know that it is the most important gadget in your body, and it is linked. So,
Can I ask a question?
yeah.
Question, you were saying that the soul is independent of the body. It is in the body, but it is independent of the body. When you say you die, actually the soul is more out of the body. Now you might die because of accident or whatever, blood loss. Now if that is so, then how is that, with the physical death, automatically the soul moves out, So what is the...
No, the soul moves out because it has come to operate a body. Just like you put an engine only in a car which is going to move. A new engine is not brought into an old car and put. Correct? Do you buy a new engine and put in an old junk car? You will not do it. This is nature's rule that a soul can only remain in a body which is mobile in a certain way. You could be sick, and then the soul is linked with, its soul is like a battery. It is a battery for operating the body. So if the body does not remain, the battery is not needed. So it goes back. It goes back from where it comes. So the supplier of this battery controls its tenure in a physical body up to a particular time. This is again a part of mystery. Your question is answered straight that when the physical body perishes, the soul has no role to play. So it goes back. In any case, it's an energy module and it will obviously go away when the physical body perishes.
Mr. Kumar, one
Yeah.
understand. Your problem is that quite now we have come to the subject of soul. But the problem with most of us is that she always thinks herself as public relation officer of Indian Merchant Chamber. She can't easily, much of her time goes that way, not as a soul. I always think as a grandfather of a child, father of another son, and economic advisor of Indian Merchant Chamber. You just don't think that you are a soul. You just don't think, very rarely you think. Perhaps in a very rare reflective mood, you get into that mode. He must be thinking always as a homeopath about his patients, his wife, evening we will go. So we can't come out of that mode. And always most of our time, we can't link yourself to your soul, the so-called soul. Because that soul is a very elusive thing to most of us.
I understood. I mentioned this a little while back when I said when a child has to be put to the school, you operate the borrowed intelligence. Similarly, you are obsessed with your own persona and your profession or your power or your pelf. But then it is good if you think like that, if it delivers you happiness. There is nothing wrong in any manner that you wish to pursue your life. Why? Because it is your life. You must understand the realm of meditation belongs to the realm of the divine. So they cannot be of the spiritual realm which you have to experience. Now if I say it is a particular place, how am I saying? It is based on experience. But just like the human contour has been structured over centuries and perfected, and there is a fixity about it, there have been many researchers on this field whom we call Rishi, Muni or Yogis, and they have discovered that the third eye position is where the soul resides, and that is why when you do meditation, people tell you to concentrate here. Why do people say to concentrate here? Because that is where the soul resides, between the two eyes internally. There is a gaseous molecular place for the soul to reside. Now in terms of physical size, the soul is smaller than the atom's atom. So it doesn't require really any geographical space. You understand? It is so infinite that in the physical sense its location is irrelevant. You understand what I am trying to say? Because if you are talking of a micro atom, what does it mean in terms of space? No space. It is just there, that's about all. But look at the power. Look at the power of that little tiny speck that it sustains life.